Good evening, folks. You here? Welcome to Piazzi's Casa Cabana. We're live and doing a little mix of some 50s and 60s music for you tonight. And I'm here at a very safe distance, gonna say that right off the top, in a very sterilized apartment with my dear friend Nick Palumbo, who we're gonna get to know in just a moment. So Nick's going to provide some wonderful background music for us while I show you a little something first, cocktail-wise, that I'm doing for us here, and a little something that I'm doing for us for after we bid you adieu. First, let me just show you roasting up some potatoes, and going to roast up this portobello mushroom, slice that nice. Then I'm going to take this piece of filet mignon and I'm going to sear that up in this cast iron pan here, really nice, medium rare, and then I'm going to let that rest for 10 minutes and slice that up. Simple as that. So for now, I'm just going to do a cocktail for two Italian guys, simple Negroni. Cocktail shaker. Well, take two. I just put too much on the shelf is what happened. That's it. You know, we keep these things interesting. It keeps us on our toes. Makes it fun, right? Not everything can be perfect. All right. So, all righty then. Just a little ice. No problem. Not that I need a stuntman for this. Okay. Once this show gets picked up by a network, I'll have a producer and I'll have people doing this stuff for me, right? All right. So, Campari, one bigger. Gin, one for each of us. That's two. Put just a dash more of Campari. There we go. All right, and then as I've used before in the Manhattan, anytime you use sweet vermouth, try to get your hands on this Antica formula. It's Italian sweet vermouth. Really, really good stuff. Use one for each of us here. There's a lot of certain rules for different reasons with bartending. I've never really been a bartender. I tried it for a short while in a midtown bar. I know there's certain drinks that are supposed to be stirred and certain ones are supposed to be shaken. But I don't really follow the rules. So I guess if those are the worst rules that I break, could be worse. So, 2 glasses of ice. Have live music in the background. Have a friend here finally with me. right. We have a real treat for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Palumbo, I have known since I was about 18 years old. And back in the 90s, Nick Palumbo was one of the most popular swing performers here in Manhattan at the time. And he had a big band called the Flip Fedoras. And I used to go out and see them and used to do a lot of swing dancing. And so I was in awe, as I still am, of his talent. So was it about 6 years ago we got the band together or so? About 5 or 6, maybe more?
10.
That long?
Yeah,
Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Anyway, we have a band together called the Debonaires, and I was lucky enough to rope him into performing with me. And so, all this time with the crisis going on, we haven't obviously been able to perform, but finally, I've been doing the best I can by myself, but to finally be able to unite. Wonder Twin powers activate, form of something other than what I was given here. All right. Hang on, I can only do 2 things at once. I'll be right back. Alright, now I also want to show you a couple hors d'oeuvres that I got over here. Turn the lights up here. Turn the lights up a little more maybe. Just some cheese, a little duck mousse pate with some mustard, with some toasted French bread to go with that here. And then this is just a tuna spread that I made with some roasted red peppers. And we have over here some spinach artichoke dip, which is going to get devoured in a little while. So this is definitely a cheat day. And my dog is down there somewhere in the abyss. All right. You want to do Pretty Blue Eyes, maybe?
What's sticking on that one?
E.
E. What was A?
Hey, Guillermo.
E. How did it go again?
I was in love before.
E, you said, right?
Yeah. This is a song that I attempted to do a couple weeks ago on the piano, but not as well as. I don't want to block you.
Don't.
Steve Lawrence tune. Thought I was in love before, until you moved in next door. Pretty blue eyes, pretty blue eyes. All the guys from the neighborhood keep saying you sure look good. Pretty blue eyes, pretty blue eyes. Saw you from my window, my heart skipped a beat. Gonna sit by your doorstep so that I can meet. Pretty blue eyes, please come out today so I can tell you But I've got to say that I love you, pretty blue eyes. Saw you from my window, my heart skipped a beat. Gonna sit by your doorstep so that I can meet. Pretty blue eyes, please come out today so I can tell you what I've got to say. That I love you, pretty blue eyes. Pretty blue eyes, whoa, pretty blue eyes, ooh, pretty blue eyes, ooh. All right. Let's slide you over just a little bit so you
Sure.
get a shot more.
You might do a little bit
Okay.
un poco di meno.
Va bene.
Sì. Hello, everybody.
And hello, everybody.
There we go. There's a little better. He's gonna shot more. Huh?
What are we gonna do?
All right.
It's been a while, like 2 months since I played guitar. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Let's do that. That's my desire.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what am I doing?
That's something else first.
Not be late.
Okay.
Want to wait on that one?
Why not?
A little Frankie tune for you. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see just how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Come on, luck, be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It's not fair, it isn't nice. The lady doesn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. Oh, let's keep this party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I am the guy that you came in with. Come on, luck, be a lady tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Come on, luck, be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room, blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep this party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the guy that you came in with. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady tonight.
I find it difficult to get comfortable with this chair.
Yeah?
Guitar sliding off. Get back up.
Sorry. You want me to get you like a chair to put your foot on? No, I got a fold-up chair.
A footy?
Let's see.
Oh boy. And don't forget, tell everyone that we're doing that 6 feet thing, you know, so.
I'm holding my breath.
Get away from me!
Yeah.
What is that? It's a chair.
Put your foot on it.
Oh, all right.
There you go. How's that?
Nah, forget
no,
about it.
just look.
Afangulo. No good. What you got?
What do I have? Tell me why.
Nah, do an Elvis.
All right, let's do it.
Which one?
Treat me like a fool.
Okay, that's good.
Little Elvis tune for you. Love me. Treat me like a fool. Treat me mean and cruel. But love me. Break my faithful heart. Tear it all apart. But love me. Well, wherever you ever go, darling, I'll be so lonely. I'll be sad and blue, crying over you. Dear, love me. I will beg and steal, just, baby, just to feel your heart beating close to mine. Wherever you ever go, darling, I'll be so lonely, begging on my knees. All I ask is please, please love me. Darling, I'll be Oh, so lonely, begging on my knees. All I ask is please, please love me. Whoa, yeah. All right.
Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, that's a goody good one. Right on.
The high air 5. I think. All right.
Goody?
Yeah, why not?
OG?
Let's do let's do OG.
Yeah.
There's a little doo-wop song for you.
It's like one of the early ones, like
It's one of the
53.
I think it's one of the first doo-wop songs ever written, if I'm not mistaken.
They don't know, but it's an early one.
It's an early one.
Definitely in the top 10.
Love that girl, oh, OG, my OG. Well, OG, why I love that girl, oh, OG. Listen to my plea,
What is that?
my OG. Why I love that girl, hold me, baby, squeeze me, never let me go, 'cause I'm not taking chances, because I love her so, oh, oh, gee, yes, I love her, oh, I need her, why I love that girl, oh. Hold me, baby, squeeze me, never let me go, 'cause I'm not taking chances, because I love her so, oh, oh, gee. Yes, I love her, yes, I need her, why I love that girl,
One more time.
love that girl, why. Hold me, baby, squeeze me, never let me go, 'cause I'm not taking chances, because I love her so, oh, oh, gee. Yes, I love her, oh, I need her, why I love that girl, why I love that girl. All right. Wow.
It's like slipping off me, the
Oh,
guitar.
you want to use the chair instead?
No. You know what I might need? Would you?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Fais gaffe, t'as quoi? Oh, fais gaffe. It's like warm in his apartment.
Well, I got the
He's got the heater on. He had it
Got
on,
the
and
AC
then
up.
he made a mistake, and he was wondering why it was so hot in here. What are you gonna do? Cranberry juice, everyone.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
All right.
Why don't you do one of your great ballads there, Michael?
Can you imagine after 10 years, Michael?
This is that song, right? Michael Will, the boat
The
ashore,
boat
something
ashore.
like that.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. What? Who?
10 Commandments of Love.
All right. That's an E, yes?
I think we said that's what we said.
Yeah, we gotta change. We gotta change.
Listen, I think that's what we said. It's one of my favorite doo-wop tunes. I should never love another. Two, and stand by me all the while. Three, take happiness with a heartache. Go through life wearing a smile, and know how happy we will be if we keep the 10 Commandments of love. Our love. Thou should always have faith in me, in everything I say and do. Treat me sweet and gentle, till our life on earth is through. Oh, how happy we will be if we keep the 10 Commandments of love. 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 Oh, sweet love. Oh, so right. Oh, sweet love. I think we both forgot it now. It's been a while. To the end of time, or something like that. Come to me when I am lonely. Come to me when I am lonely. Kiss me when you hold me tight. Treat me sweet and gentle. Every time we say goodnight, know how happy we will be if we keep the 10 Commandments of love. Know how happy we will be if we keep the 10 Commandments of love. Our love. One more time. And how happy we will be if we keep the 10 Commandments of love.
cha-cha.
All right.
How about when you dance?
All right. We've never done this without a band, but let's do it. Cuando you dance, you sure to hold the hair, do it like that. When you dance, be sure to hold her tight. When you dance, squeeze the air with all your might. Such a thrill. Oh, when she's close to you, hold her tight. When you dance, when you dance, you never hold her tight. Then you know you love her, yeah, with all your might. Such a thrill. Oh, when she's close to you, hold her tight. When you dance, you can do a rumba or tango, mambo, calypso, or strand. Turn the lights down low, then you go hand in hand when you dance. To hold her tight. When you dance, you squeeze the air with all your might. Such a thrill. Whoa, when she's close to you, hold her tight. When you dance. Hold her tight.
Because creative.
When you dance, just go inside. Easy, yeah, with all your might. Such a thrill. Oh, when she's close to you, hold her tight. When you dance, when you dance, when you dance. All right.
There it is.
When you dance, is that it?
Cuando you dance.
Only you dance, that's when you gotta do that. Anytime you dance, you gotta hold it tight. What if it's a he? Do the same thing, right?
How about Ruby? When we get
Okay.
together and see me. I'll even, well, we could even bring, you could even stay with the guitar. You have
That's okay.
we bring them. Let's do
See,
this.
right?
Here, come over here.
Come over here and what?
Vieni qua.
It's not 6 feet. That's okay.
Well, you.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Over here. There we go. Keep it rolling, baby. I got a girl and her Ruby is her name. She don't love me, but I love her just the same. Whoa, whoa, Ruby, Ruby, how I want you. Like a ghost, I'm gonna haunt you. Ruby, 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 will you be my Ruby, 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 baby? You, baby, my heart died. Ruby, baby, I'm gonna steal you away from all those guys. Ruby, Ruby, I'm happy the day I met you. I made a bet that I'm gonna
gonna get you. Ruby, 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 will you be mine? Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Baby, from all those guys, Ruby, 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 oh, from the happy day I met you, I made a bet that I'm gonna get you. Ruby, 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 will you be mine? Ruby, Ruby,
One more time.
Yeah.
One more time.
Each time I see you, baby, my heart dies. Ruby, 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 baby, I'm gonna steal you away from all those guys. Ruby, 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 baby, from the happy day I met you, I made a bet that I'm gonna get you. Ruby, 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 will you be mine? Ruby, 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 baby, hey, hey.
Hey, hey,
Hey, hey,
hey, hey,
hey, hey,
hey, hey,
hey, hey,
hey now.
hey, 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 oh, listen now. Ruby, 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 will you be mine? Ruby, 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 baby, listen now. Ruby, 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 will you be mine? Ruby, 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 baby. Ruby, 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 will you be mine?
Okay. Can we
I
grab
always
that?
get nervous. I always get nervous playing piano with a guy like this because
Just
he's
don't do
so.
it.
Oh.
I'm kidding, you know that. Or am I?
Get a little bit.
Hey, hello.
He's out of line a little bit.
What
though.
is
Little
that?
bit, little
What
bit.
instrument is that, by the way? What is it? What is that? Something's wrong with it.
It's so out of tune. I don't know what it is.
Out of tune. It's like out of business.
I may have a guy in a hazmat suit coming to tune it on Sunday.
Do like a moderate rockabilly tune, you know, like from.
Like train a ride.
Yeah, that's cool. Now, hang on, I'm doing anything yet. Oh, my God. Is it too high?
Oh, that's good, that's good.
It's a little bit high. You alright with that?
Right.
Do it in D. I mean, E would be good if you could.
Let's try it.
E, and then we can lower it if we have to.
Now this is, I think, is this Elvis's first song?
No.
Oh.
No, but wait a minute though. I don't want to turn my amp up too loud, you know. So you might have to.
All right, I'll turn
Oh boy, right over there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Couple of notches. You're gonna get thrown out of your apartment.
Well,
Oh.
they can't do that for 3 months, remember?
Oh, okay. But you just touched me down.
It's all the same.
All right, just leave it where it was. Just don't eat the
I'll just,
microphone.
Coach long, train ride, 16 coaches long. Well, a long black train and my baby has gone. Train, coming down the line. Train, coming down the line, down the line. And it took my baby into my train, up and down the line, train ride, coming down the line, down the line. Listen to my baby, mine's all mine. Train, coming down the line, down the line. Train, down the line. Well, it took my baby, it's mine, oh mine.
Do the thing with the trains coming, the trains coming. Love that. Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Nick Palumbo.
20.
By the way, I forgot to mention before, if any of you are entertained or satisfied and you feel like supporting the arts, feel free to go to paypal.me/Matthew Piazzi tonight. And I would share, of course, with Nick. 100%.
How about a Ricky Nelson too? Did we do one yet?
No, let's just do. I did one last.
Oh, you did?
Like we did it last week, but let's do it again. I'll do it again. What's better with you?
Which one you want?
I botched it last week.
Poor Little Fool?
Yeah.
How's it going now?
I used to play around the phone.
See? That's not
C. Either D or E.
C.
C? Okay.
I'll do this song again for you. It's much better with him with me. I used to play around with hearts, basing at my call. When I met that little girl, knew that I would fall. Poor little fool. Oh yeah, I was a fool. Poor little fool. I was a fool, oh yeah. She played around and teased me with her carefree devil eyes. Well, she'd hold me close and kiss me, but her heart was full of lies. Poor little fool. Oh yeah, I was a fool. Poor little fool. I was a fool, oh yeah. Next day she was gone and I knew she lied to me. She left me with a broken heart, won her victory. Poor little fool. Oh yeah, I was a fool. Poor little fool. I was a fool, oh yeah. Poor little fool. Oh yeah, I was a fool. Poor little fool. I was a fool, oh yeah. Poor little fool. Oh yeah, I was a fool.
What you gonna do?
Well, we'll do one more and we'll take a little short break so we can have a snack and have a drink and talk a little bit, have a few laughs, and have a cocktail with you guys. I hope that you're all having a good time out there and hope you have a drink in your hand, that's for sure. Hey, all right. Another 60's Elvis tune for you. So bad, it's like a ball game on a rainy day. Feels so bad, ball game on a rainy day. Yes, I got my train fare, packing my grip and right away. Sometimes I wanna stay here, but then again I wanna leave. Oh yeah. Sometimes I wanna leave here, some again I wanna stay. Yes, I got my train fare, packing my grip and right away. Come on, Nicky. stay here. Then again, I wanna leave. Cheers, everybody. Sometimes I wanna leave here. Then again, I wanna stay. Oh yeah. Yes, I got my train fare. Pack my grip and ride away. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right.
So make yourself comfortable.
Take a little
Yeah,
break.
yeah, a little break. I'll make you a drink.
No, I'm good. Just give me a cranberry. Cranberry crammers.
All right.
Or you got any of that cram on?
Why don't you?
Mystery
I'll make it.
appetizer?
I'll make us a drink over here, and you pick a snack
No,
over
but I
here.
want crammers. Mystery appetizer. If you don't have it,
No, here.
I'm leaving.
I want you to.
crammers.
I
I'm gonna fake out the
I did
Oh.
cheat a little bit. I normally make all the appetizers, but I did get a couple things from Cinderella today, so I decided to
I
treat
want
us.
Crammers mystery appetizer. What? I want it. What do you want me to do? I'm kidding.
All right. So now in the background, while we're picking, I'm going to try to position this in a place so you can feel as if you're with us here. I'm going to put on some tunes. I'm going to dim the lights a little bit, that's for sure. Because last time I tried to take a little cocktail break, it cut off and I couldn't get back with my audience. So I'm just going to leave it running. I'm going to put on some tunes. I'm going to put this right here. Don't anybody go anywhere, that's for sure. I'm gonna move the flowers. Okay. Look at that. Alright. Trying to find the best position. Stay with me, folks. Stay with me. Alright. Alright. Little tunes. What you're listening to right now is Nick Palumbo with his Flip Fedoras orchestra band back in the 90s. Great album. Nick, do you have this on iTunes or online anywhere?
Unfortunately, I don't. No, but I will. Now that you say it.
Of course, I get spinach dip, and he won't even try because he doesn't like spinach. But
I don't like it.
Hoorah.
But he likes the duck mousse pâté. He likes that. Eat the duck mousse pâté.
How about this?
Do it.
What is
Put that
this?
cheese- put that-
Cheesy.
Listen, put that shit in your
It's
mouth.
cheesy.
It's salty. You like that?
He's crazy. He crazy. I know him too long.
Don't get too close.
All right, that's right.
All
6
right.
feet thing. Oh man. People.
Oh
no.
Sound.
There you go. 12 feet now. Or 12 inches. What?
A real cool sound. That's it. Okay, so I have a gift for you.
What?
Here. Would you come over here and sit down for just 1 second, please?
Me?
Yeah. Or stand if you want.
And then?
No, I have a gift for you. A couple gifts to show my
That
appreciation.
right there?
No. Please, come over here.
Oh, over there? It's not 6 feet though.
It's like this. It's your life.
All right. Can you see? All right. Good.
This is something I talked about that I discovered on the shelves the other day, and I bought like 4 packages. So I figured with the apocalypse coming, I could spare one for my dear friend. This is something new, very hard to get. Oh, tear open it.
Oh, it's like those Oreo Primo things.
That's your Papid Oreos cookies.
No, what was that one that went for like
Show
$1 million?
Look at that. Look. Tiramisu flavored Oreos, everybody. It's the newest thing. And it's here's where I was a sucker. It says limited edition, so I was sold.
That's nice.
Like that?
It's very good. Now, what do I do with it?
Oh, yeah. Take it home with it.
All right. Primo, the Oreo Primo sold for like $10,000.
All right, now this is something. No. This is something.
It's very colorful.
This is something. So are you?
A lot of colors.
This is something that was really hard to
Where'd
get.
you steal it?
No. This is something that was really hard to get. It's a collector's item.
Okay.
It's
The
something.
bag?
No, what's inside? It's something that's really hard to
Not
get.
this? Where you at?
It's just. You wouldn't believe how difficult this was. You wouldn't believe how difficult this was to come by.
He's gonna bite me.
No.
Can they see me? Oh, here. Okay. Oh no! What is it? Here we go. You mean this?
It's really hard to get.
This one. Oh yes, oh yes. Okay, here we go. What is this? Looks like a cabbage or lettuce. Ah! Is it Crasdale or Scott's? Yes, I'm gonna put it on eBay.
$2,000.
I'm gonna put it on eBay with this. And this.
Now this will be the point where I get a commercial break.
And this. All right, thank you,
All right,
Matthew. This is my boy right here. All right, all yours.
Not mine.
Tom Murray
I
on
want to
saxophone.
pick the. Oh, let me turn the music up.
Practice dancing.
I used to love him and leave him.
Oh boy.
Here, oh, let me make you a drink.
Cranberry.
Wink, wink.
I'm only drinking cranberry juice.
Yeah. We gotta load up that. We gotta load up that on online.
Days. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh no!
Great, man. Now you told me you wrote Big Game Hunter and just.
No, I didn't write Big Game Hunter.
Oh, you did?
No.
But you said, but most of the record you wrote in like
Yeah,
just
pretty
a
much.
little while.
Yeah, a few days. Some of the songs were recorded, written right into the studio. Oh yes, oh yes. It was an easy way to learn, not to learn, to write a song. Just start with something. Oh yes. Okay, and see where it went. It went all right.
Great.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do. I wrote this song too.
Back in
kidding,
1940.
Yeah, right.
Me and Benny Goodman used to go.
I used to know Louis Prima. Yeah, right. He stole my song. Now the band's cooking. The band's rocking.
Definitely.
Woo! Didn't know it was that good. Not too much, please.
Gotcha.
Sí, un poquito te paro. everybody gets to see Preston. No?
They can see him. What you
Oh, okay.
what you see, they see.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see Preston. I can't see period.
Get him, puppy, get him.
Come on, Preston.
Get him. Give me that. Give me. Get him.
That's an old WOP Odyssey, by the way. 1971, 72. Synthesizer.
Oh, really?
WOP Odyssey. Now you're singing with a swing.
I love it, man.
There is something you should know. Oh, baby, oh, sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing. Now you're singing with us.
I want you folks at home just to kick back, pour yourself a drink. We're going to be back in just a couple minutes for a little more rock and roll or a little mix of Sinatra, 50s, 60s. See what happens. Sit tight. Actually, I wonder if we move your stool over here.
What's that?
I wonder if we move your stool.
Yeah.
If you move your stool over here just for a minute, and we talk for a little while.
Okay.
How you got into the business? You know, tell us about this experience with your dad playing with your brother.
I'm good right here.
All right.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. Oh boy. Tom Murray, one of the greatest replays in New York City. Tom. Remember Tom Murray?
Yeah.
He ended up
Let me turn this
working
down.
on Broadway for about 20 years. It was really great. And then I got to meet Rob Sussman, I forget where, on a wedding gig or something like that. And I asked him if he would be interested in doing a gig of a band that I just put together. Because people was going nuts again on swing. And that basically was it.
So,
I forget how I got Tommy Boy. I forget.
so Nick. Tell everyone about how old were you when you first started playing with your father? When you were a kid. You were about 6 playing live.
Like 7, 8. So I forget.
7 or 8 years old,
It was
folks.
a long time ago.
7 or 8 years old playing in bars, clubs. Can you imagine that? It's pretty amazing.
It was different back in those days. I mean, today I don't think it would.
No, it wouldn't
very
fly.
good,
It
you know.
was probably cute.
And whatever they paid as a duo for me and my dad, I never saw a penny of it. It's
They paid you for 2.5 or 1.5.
It was alright. I didn't even know we were getting paid, probably. It's okay. What song is this? I don't remember.
The Big Beat.
Oh, the Big Beat. The Big Beat is back in town, right? That's what it was.
It's great. It's a cool song, man.
And it was back in town. It was so cool back in the 90s. Totally different than now, you know? Because back then, it was like, I don't know, 12 bands. You knew every guy in the band, and that was it, right? We were like rivals with each other. Who did what, who did this, who got their CD out faster. Ingrid, she ended up getting one of her tunes in a good movie that had been around for, okay? So that was like the next thing, and luckily, I was asked if I wanted to use one of my tunes. This song, as a matter of fact, on
great.
a movie, if I can remember what it was called. I'm not gonna remember. But that was the deal back in those days. So now, it's kind of back, but in a different era, you know, more earlier. Like the 20s, like hot jazz, Louis Armstrong, you know what I mean? Which is great. I see all these new cats that are coming into town from different places, from Canada, even Europe.
Playing washboards and all kinds of wild stuff.
All stuff, but they're really, really excellent musicians. But it's a different type of swing now, you know? It's an earlier form of it, which is great. And they're all really good musicians, I gotta say. So this is like the second wave. Let's see what happens in the next few years, especially with this thing that came upon us.
Well, you know, not to brag, but one of the things I'm most proud of that we do is when we play is that we're the only ones in town really doing
That's right.
the 50s, 60s stuff.
I was even going to just say something like that. No, you're right, which is great. There's no reason to copy what's going on because it's not our genre. You know
Right,
what?
right.
What we do it good, and that's you doing doo-wop, Frank,
Yeah.
you know, things like that.
And if more clubs paid more money, we would have backups, a few more harmonies in it, which I would love. Because the harmonies, when I first started, even further back, maybe going 10 years, maybe,
Right.
I had a couple backup singers, and it filled it in, and it really...
You actually called me up one night in 2009, and you asked me if I knew a bass player, and you said if my brother would be interested. I gave you his number, and then something about a guitar player, whatever, and I said, well,
I didn't think...
check it out. And I wasn't playing in those
Yeah,
days.
because I didn't think you would do it.
I figured, you know,
I wouldn't even dare ask you to do it.
I'm not playing. I haven't played maybe in 3-4 years. So, what the hell? And look, what, 10 years later?
Knowing me, it was probably like a sneaky way of asking if you would do it.
Could be. And then I was like, wait a minute, now, kid. That would worked out good.
This is one of yours. I love this.
This is definitely an original tune. Walking in my
It's a
sleep.
great song. I was listening to it today when I was cleaning up the house, and the lyrics are great.
You know what the weird thing is, and it's true. Sometimes the greatest songs come with 10 minutes. This was a song that took 20 minutes to write. Lyrics, music, the works. 20 minutes.
You've got to find a way to post this at least on YouTube so they can hear it.
Good idea. I need help. Help!
You want to
No.
do? You want to do an instrumental version of it for them?
Well, they can hear it.
No, I'll turn it off and you can do it for live.
Well, I could, but I mean, I don't want to.
Or you want to do any? What? You want to
I'd
do a
rather
solo?
work on
Couple
it
solo
a bit to
numbers?
be a little cleaner. You know?
All right. Or
Why don't we
do
do-
something else?
I tell you what. Let's do what we came
You
here
do-
to do, and
okay,
then next
all right.
Friday maybe.
Will you open it and do a number or two?
Yeah, that would be great.
All right.
Are you guys all good with that? Don't forget, folks, we are doing the right thing. We're 6 feet apart, actually more, and I need to play some music. It's been a while. 2 months, 3 months, I have no idea. I'm lost. A Midnight Creep. Where the hell is my volume? In bed. Oh, there it is.
Now let me just back this away because if it's too close to the speaker, they'll get blown out. Let me put it over here. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Palumbo.
Oh, you want me to do something?
Yeah, would you?
Instrumental, maybe?
Oh, no, sing if you want to sing something.
Why don't you do something first and then I will?
Would you open it?
I'm going to do an instrumental.
Do what you want. I want you to feel free.
I'm going to do a song that my dad wrote. My dad, by the way, was a composer. He was a great musician. And that's how I got to play, being what I am, because of my pop. The first song I ever learned in my days as a guitar player was Mrs. Brown, you got a lovely daughter. I just played it like this. I remember the day I was sitting on my parents' bed. My pop was getting ready to go to work. He was a tailor. And he was like, Nick, I was always palling around with him because he knew that I was into music. I would play his records when he wasn't there. And he'd come back and he'd get all pissed off because I wasn't doing it correct. You know, put it on, and scratches. But you know, there was something there, you know? So I picked up the guitar and I went. It's true. And that was it, okay? And then I
became a guitar player. So this is one of my father's tunes. It was called.
You want the chair instead, or no?
Nah.
All right.
Calm Before the Storm. All right. Me and my brother would do this song all the time. My brother Tony. I'm sure you folks know who that cat was. So I'm gonna. Pop and Tony are hanging with each other, and they're gonna be happy I did this, I hope. I have a recorded song of that I did back in 1978 or 79. I went to there was a studio on Long Island. I forgot what the name of it is, but it was a really fantastic, excellent studio that a lot of records came out of that joint. I happen to know the owner, and I recorded that song, and I have to find it. It's probably on one of my mixtapes, you know. Where am I gonna find one of those old?
You know, they have companies that you send it to, and they transfer it over, and then you put it online.
Okay, well that sounds good, and that's what I'm gonna do. It's called Calm Before the Storm. When it comes out, I'll let you know. I'm sure you're gonna dig it. So come on,
No, do another one.
Do another one.
I don't know, sing something or play one more.
No, just do another song, and then you.
All right.
And you do what you gotta do. Hey there. Hello. Say hello to my mama and all my peoples. My peoples. Why, but I'm in like that in a thing going back in time about 50 years, maybe more. Like my dad, and here's a song he used to play, and I used to back him up. song is called Maria Elena, and then he would do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Here's the Bigsby. Break the neck, break the neck. All right. What's the name of that song?
Comanche?
Comanche. No, it's called
I thought it was Comanche.
Jerry Had a Nickel.
No. I thought it was
Apache.
Apache, Comanche, Apache.
Yeah, Apache.
Yeah, Apache.
Jerry had a pick. No, wasn't it? Jimmy had a
Apache.
nickel, right? Don't you do that song?
No. Let's do Dance with Me.
Sure. I think it's an 8.
It's a wonderful Drifters tune for you.
I thought it was in tune, but I'm okay. In tune.
Is it right to your left?
Oh, all right. Dance, dance with me.
All right, now we're both in the shot, see?
What are we doing again?
We're doing a Drifters tune called Dance With Me.
Who? What's the name of that song?
Dance with me.
What? What's the name of that song
Dance
again?
with me.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Whoa, hold me closer, closer and closer, much closer, yeah. While the music plays, oh little darling, won't you dance with me? Oh, hold me tighter, tighter and tighter, and maybe we'll be lovers when the music ends. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Put your lips to mine while the rhythm blends. We're no longer strangers, now we're more than friends. Oh, dance with me. Dance with me closer, closer and closer, much closer, yeah. tighter, tighter and tighter, and maybe we'll be lovers when the music ends. Whoa, whoa, whoa. While the rhythm blends, we're no longer strangers. Now we're more than friends. Oh, dance with me closer, closer and closer, much closer, yeah, not too close. While the music plays, oh little darling, won't you dance with me? Whoa, hold me tighter, tighter and tighter, and maybe we'll be lovers when the music ends. Oh, darling, won't you please? Whoa, darling, won't you please? Whoa, darling, won't you please? Dance with me. Dance with me, dance with me, dance with me. All right, thank you very much. How about Such a Night?
What is that? Is that a song?
I think I put my friend here through the mill long enough, and you know, I think we've got one more. I usually do an hour show for you. We got an hour and a half out of us tonight. I know we did take a little bit of a break, but
Unless, you know, if people want to hear some more, we could...
if you do want to hear some more, although, you know, it wouldn't be bad if you did want to leave a little something in
the magic.
paypal.me/Matthew Piazzi. If you wanted to, I'll share it with this fella here, of course. It's always very welcome.
So Matthew, why
yes.
don't you do this last song and then just do another 2 or 3 as if?
Yeah, all right,
Okay?
sure.
So what is
yeah.
that? Saturday night?
Yeah, or there's a Sinatra tune.
Which one?
Come Fly With Me. Little Frank Sinatra for you, folks. This is to all of our friends at home, everyone watching. Cheers. Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land there's a one-man band and he'll shoot his flute for you. Come on, fly with me, let's float down in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is so rarefied, we'll just fly. Starry-eyed, once I get you up there, I'll be holding you, you so near. You might hear angels cheer just because we're together. Otherwise it's such a lovely day. Just say the words, we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. Well, it's perfect for a flying honeymoon. They say, come fly with me, let's fly away. Oh. Once I get you up there, where the air is so rarefied, we'll just fly, absolutely starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You might even hear a band of angels cheer just because we're together. Otherwise it's such a lovely day. Just say the words, we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. Well, it's perfect for a flying honeymoon. They say, come fly with me, let's fly, let's fly. Come fly with me, let's fly, let's fly. Who can fly with me? Back up, let's fly away.
Come fly with me. So in other words, we got a big kite, right? Like to.
And look out for the door of the airplane. The douche.
What's the name of those two guys? The two brothers, the Wright brothers.
Yeah.
Like a big tent or like a big kite. You can do it here. There's a lot of time.
Yeah, with the big freaking kite over here. Two guys with the kite with the thing over here. With the tooth.
You think that would give us some press?
Imagine.
That would be great.
I feel like we could do like a Joe Pesci bit like with De Niro. We could have like a thing with the come fly with me over here, like like the Wright brothers. Oh, with the wings. Oh yeah, you two guys with the wings. Boom, flying two guys.
It would be great if
Back
we don't
up,
die.
let's fly. What'd you say, my friend? Fly what?
It would be great if we don't die. We get a
Let's
video
die
out of it.
away.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
How about like something
Such a
by yeah, that's good.
So, I always tell this story over here. I was 14 or 15, and I had a dear friend.
You had
I did a deer friend.
Did it have like antelopes?
Until they got hit by a car upstate. Yeah, it was a deer. It was awful.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Sorry about that one.
We're going to commercial break. We'll be right back. No, so I had a dear friend, and he and his dad taught me to sing doo-wop, and we used to sing. His son and I used to sing out in places, and then I used to hang out in Brooklyn where he lived, and then I used to go out to Coney Island and sing out in the boardwalk in Coney Island for the Hat, and we used to sing, and that's what kind of. Partially why I kind of came to love Coney Island and some of the history there. But anyway, so there's this bar on the boardwalk called Ruby's. It's still there. And they have this great jukebox. And every summer I go out there and listen to the oldies. And this is one of the tunes. And the first time I heard Johnny Ray was this one tune. One of the only two. It's the two tunes, This and Cry, are the only two songs I like from him. And this is... one of his songs, and I like his version the best. This is it, yeah. was a night. Oh, what a night it was, it really was. Such a night. The moon was bright. Ooh, how bright it was, it really was. Such a night. The night was alive and alive with the stars above. When she kissed me, I had to fall in love. It was a kiss. What a kiss it was, it really was.
What was
Such
it
a
then?
kiss. How she could kiss. What a kiss. What it really was. Such a kiss. Just the thought of her lips, it sets me afire. I reminisce and I feel with desire. When I give my heart to her, it's sweet surrender. How will I remember? Oh, I'll always remember. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night it was, it really was. Such a night. Came the dawn, had my heart and her love, and the night was gone. But I know I'll never forget that kiss in the moonlight. Ooh, such a kiss. Ooh, such a night. Ooh, what a night. What a night. It was, it really was. Such a night. Came the dawn, had my heart and her love, and the night was gone. But I know I'll never forget that kiss in the moonlight. Ooh, such a kiss. Ooh, such a night. And now she's gone, gone, gone. Yes, she's gone, gone, gone. Came the dawn, dawn, dawn. And the night was gone. And my heart was gone. And her love was gone. And before that more. Ooh, 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 ooh. Such a night. All right. Well, he likes it. He's wagging.
You gonna lock me?
Well, I got to get his girl to wag, and I'll be all right.
How's he get by?
How's he get by?
Yeah. Let me guess.
Well, he doesn't.
No, of course not.
He has.
A dog? No.
No, he has pillows to romp.
You romper room? He romps around in the room. Do another really
Goody
good
goody?
ballad. Like that's goody goody.
Let's do it. It's very good. It's very goody goody. It's fabulous. We're here in Chelsea on the corner of Sodom and Gomorrah. It's really great. We're having a fabulous time.
You know, can I tell you the story about this guitar?
Yes, please.
Okay, this guitar is either a 72, 3, or 4. Can't tell because Gibson had weird ways of doing their, what do you call those little things, the numbers. What do you call that? Serial numbers. Okay?
Good thing.
So it's either between 72 or 74. So there's a rare amount, a small amount of guitars that used humbuckers because between 72 and 74 they used mini humbuckers that are smaller, which are great as well, you know. But these are a little more special. I bought this guitar for my dad in 1980. I had a friend of mine that was selling it for 300 clams. I said, come here with that guitar. I gave him $300, gave it to my father. My father did what he did and all that. When he passed away, I got the guitar back, and it's fantastic. So I want to share that story. And it's so cool because it's one of the favorable finishes, and
It almost looks like a guitar, like a lead guitar version of Paul McCartney's bass.
well, it's different. Bass has 4 strings. The bass guitar is a guitar.
No, the color and the shape, it almost reminds me of Paul's bass, you know? Whatever.
What are you doing there? You smoking something else?
No, the color and the shape. You don't think it looks
You
like
know
like
what?
Paul's
Let's
bass?
scratch that.
Small?
Erase that part.
All right.
All right, so where am I here now? What are we doing? What are we doing?
We already did Such a Night. I want to do, what's the other one we do? Oh, Goody Goody. Goody Goody for him.
Goody goody for who?
All right.
I hope you satisfied your rascal you.
All right, so we're doing a wonderful song that was made famous by a lot of people. We got Frankie Lima, the Teenagers, Ella Fitzgerald, a lot of people. Take a step, baby.
Okay, so what do we got?
So you met someone that set you back on your heels. A goody goody. So you met someone and now you know how it feels. A goody goody. So you gave him your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And he broke it in little pieces. Now how do you do? So you lie awake, you're singing the blues all night. Goody goody, so you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah, you had it coming to ya. Goody goody for him,
Goody goody for him.
goody goody for me.
Goody goody for me.
And I hope you satisfied, you rascal you. Come on, nigga, let him have it. So you met someone that set you back on your heels. Goody goody. So you met someone and now you know how it feels. Goody goody. So you gave him your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And he broke it in little pieces. Now how do you do? You lie awake, you're singing the blues all night. Goody goody. So you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah, you had it coming to ya. Goody goody for him,
Goody goody for him.
goody for me.
Goody, goody, goody for me.
And I hope you're satisfied. You've been taken for a ride. And I hope you're satisfied. You asked of you. Hey, what do you say we close with That's My Desire?
Okie doke.
What do you think?
What is that? What song is that?
It's my desire. That's what it is, okay? That's it. That and a bubble bath with some stuff from Italy. With some bath salts, some Acqua di Parma bath salts, imported to, that's what I want. It's my desire, okay?
Let's do that, and then we'll do a quick version of You Know Where. I'll do it in You Know. Okay, okay.
But this is a Diana Belmont's tune, just so you know. I mean, other people did this, but my favorite version is
Oh,
Diana.
it's our tune. Forget the other guys.
It's our
all
tune.
over.
Right. To spend one night with you and out for rendezvous. Sherry, I love you so. That's my desire, desire. Whoa, 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 to hear you whisper low. Just when it's time to go. Sherry, I love you so. That's my desire. Whoa, 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 whoa. To sip a little glass of wine. I gaze into your eyes divine. To feel the warmth of your lips pressing on mine. Whoa, 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 whoa. To spend one night with you and out for rendezvous. Sherry, I love you so. That's my desire, desire. Whoa, 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 whoa. To sip a little glass of wine. I gaze into your eyes divine. To feel the warmth of your lips pressing on mine. Whoa, 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 whoa. To spend one night with you. Oh, an hour for rendezvous. Oh, Sherry, I love you so. That's my
Desire.
you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, once again on guitar. I know he can't hear your applause, but I'm sure you're doing it right now. That's Nick Palumbo. I'm Matthew Piazzi, of course. And this is the Casa Cabana. And this goes out to all my friends out there that I had before and my new friends that I've made in my little vintage groups that I've found. And I didn't mean little, I meant great. You know what I mean. I've had a few drinks, so bear with me, fellas. Well, it's Friday night and I just got paid. But about the money, don't try to say. My heart says go, go, have a time. Saturday night and I'm feeling fine. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. Oh, I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna break it up. I'm gonna rock it up at the bar tonight. Well, I got me a date and I won't be late. Pick her up in my 88. Shack going down by the Union Hall. Jump, stop, jump, and I'ma have a ball. Gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. Oh, I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna break it up. I'm gonna rock it up at the ball tonight. Oh! Thank you very much. Nick Palumbo, Matthew Piazzi, right here from the Casa Cabana.
I hope that worked out okay.
It worked out great, Nicky.
I hope,
If you liked us, if you loved us.
My fingers hurt. I haven't played in 2 months.
Oh my God.
If you liked us just a little bit, send something to
10 cents.
to paypal.me/Matthew Piazzi, and I'll send it to him.
Just give it all to me.
Thank you very much, everybody. Hope you had a good time again tonight, and we'll see you next Friday, 8 o'clock.
Groovy.
Right here.
Groovy.
Take a bow, Nick.
Thank you.
Good night.
That was fun.
It was.